What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH. That whole scene between Maxie Spinelli and Jagger, that shit was hilarious to me. I was laughing my ass off because Maxie and Spinelli, they are so ride or die. I loved it. Like, I love how Maxie tried to distract Jagger with talk of Mac and stuff like that, because she was trying to get them about them handcuffs. I love it. Jagger was funny as shit. Jagger was like, "Oh, well, give Mac my regards and tell him I'm sorry I had to arrest his stepdaughter." Jagger ain't give a flying fig. He said, "Listen, I'm locking your ass up. I don't care who your daddy, your stepdaddy is. I don't give a damn." He said, "Y'all want to sit here and lie and don't want to give me what I'm asking for? Y'all could go y'all ass to jail." I love it though. I didn't think I was gonna like Jagger like that, but he growing on me because he had me laughing. That shit was funny. That man didn't give a damn. He said, "Oh, you Maxie." He said, "You all grown up." Yeah, I'm still gonna lock you up though. But it's nice to see you after all this time. You know, it's good to see you, but I'm locking your ass up. That shit was hilarious. But listen, Spinelli done proved it. He done showed it. He said, "Listen, Jason is my boy, but you my woman though. You my baby mama. Like, you my lady. You know what I'm saying?" Like, I couldn't believe it either. I said, "Oh, he done gave up Jason for Maxie." I said, "Go ahead, Spinelli. Put his woman first." That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I love to see it. And I'm glad they finally kissed and all that. I said, go ahead on. That's love right there. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, I understand, somebody could be your bestie or whatever, but the love of your life definitely has to come before your bestie. I'm just saying. The love of your life got to come before your best friend. I'm just saying. I'm being for real. Like, come on now. I was here for it. Now Jagger is on Jason ass now. He done seen the footage and stuff. He was like, "Okay, we gotta go get Jason now." I said, "Oh shit." I want to know what Ava up to. I want to know what she's up to. Because when she was talking to Sonny, she was laying it on thick. Like, Sonny was not believing nothing bad about Jason. He was not believing for 5 seconds that Jason was after him. He ain't believe that nonsense because he know Jason. He was like, "Nah, if Jason had a problem with me, Jason would have came to me." You know what I'm saying? He would have brought it to my face. He wouldn't be trying to take me out from the sideline. That's not his style. And I'm like, that is true. That is true because Sonny know Jason. Ava don't know Jason like that. You know what I mean? But I just felt like she was laying it on a little bit too thick that Jason was a traitor. And Jason was coming after Sonny. She was putting it up there. She was like, "Oh, well, nobody know your operation more than he do. They don't know your movement more than he do. And you can't ignore the facts." You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, Ava, why are you so heavily invested in this? I'm like, why? Like, what you up to? Something, because you can't trust Ava fully. That's my boo, and I love me some Ava, but you can't trust her ass. You can't trust her. Ava's still a snake in the grass. You can't trust that ass. Her and Sonny done been through the ringer over the years. It's like, I wouldn't be trusting her, and I'm surprised Sonny is starting to fully trust her. And they look like they was about to kiss too. I said, "Oh shit." "Oh shit, Nina, it's a wrap. Your marriage is a wrap. It's donezo. It's a wrap. They getting too close for comfort. I'm telling you. I don't think Nina getting that man back." You might as well go sign the papers. You know how Sonny feel about blondes. Blondes, brunettes, Dalmatians, Sonny love them all. Spotted sea monkeys, that man don't give a damn. Long as you got a hole, he don't give a damn. He don't care. As long as you got a hole and you fertile, he don't give a damn what you are, who you are. He don't care. You could be Mom's Mabley. Listen, they got all type of doctors nowadays, and he got money. He could get Mom's Mabley pregnant right now. I'm telling you, that man don't care. He don't care. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, they getting a little too close for comfort for me. I'm like, "Oh shit, y'all getting a little hot and heavy over there." I said, "Okay." I mean, they got the chemistry though, but I mean, you can't turn your back on no Ava Jerome. Like, you just can't do it. That's just a no go. Like, hell no. But I don't believe for a second that Jason is working against Sonny, because he easily could have taken Sonny out on numerous occasions. Like, come on now, easily. That man he's a damn good hitman. I might not like Jason that much, but when it come down to his skill set, he's damn good at what he does. There's no mistake about that. No question. Um. So anyway, moving on from that, I know Laura got to be tired. I know Laura got to be burnt out and tired because just being there for all these grandkids, it's like, she dealing with stuff with her own kids. Lucky just wherever he is. Lulu's still in her coma. Nicholas done went to jail. Now she got to deal with the grandkids. Spencer is presumed deceased. She's raising Ace now. He was recently ill. Dealing with the stuff with Scarlett or whatever her name. Is that her name? Valentine Lodor. I'll be forgetting everybody's names nowadays. Dealing with her shenanigans and her foolishness. Then, now she got to deal with Rocco. Now she got to be there for Rocco now. I know she just exhausted. Plus being the mayor, plus being married. Like, my head would explode if I was Laura right now. It's like, damn, but she doing it though. She's definitely the definition of superwoman because she is doing it. She is there for her grandkids. I give her that. I think the only grandchild she got or the grandkids she got right now that she ain't got to worry about is Cameron and little Aiden. They the only ones she ain't got to worry about because they ain't in no mess. They living life. They doing them. They quiet. The rest of them just going through. And she being there for them. I give Laura that 10 out of 10. She there for her kids and her grandkids. I give her that. I like how she was comforting Rocco and stuff like that, being an ear for him and bonding with him over video games and stuff like that. And I loved it. I enjoyed that conversation, letting him know, like, listen, your daddy's a fighter. Just like your mama's a fighter. She gonna come up out that coma, your daddy gonna wake up. Okay, he gonna come up out that surgery, he gonna, he gonna heal, he gonna be alive. I like that though. I like how she was comforting him. And it was good to see Rocco because Lord knows we don't see Rocco like that. So I'm glad that we do. We need to see more of the teen scene. Like, they need to bump up the teen scene on this show. Because I think with the teens that they got, they could do wonders. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the gene pool that they come from. Shit. They should be tearing Port Charles up. Port Charles should be on fire. Literally. There should be smoke everywhere in that city with that teen scene. I'm just saying. Carly, I did enjoy her little conversation with Danny to an extent. I was glad that she was there for him or whatever. Somebody for him to talk to or not talk to. But it's kind of weird seeing her with Jason kids because it's like she's never around his kids, which is odd to me. Like, how are you Jason's bestie, the quote unquote love of his life, so she likes to self-proclaim? The woman who thinks she know Jason better than anybody, but you ain't never around his children though. Like, this is the first time she ever really sat with his kid and really like had a conversation. It was weird though because it's like I don't like how they keep trying to compare Danny to Jason so much. Oh, your father, he felt things, but he would never, express them. Like, he would never show it. He would never this, and you take after him. And I'm just like, how? Because the way Jason is now, that's Jason after the accident. That's not how Jason was prior to the accident. He was a different person then. So why do they keep comparing how Jason is now to who Danny is? They keep trying to compare. And I'm like, how? He's only like that because of an accident. That's not genetics. Shouldn't Danny be acting how Jason was acting when he was Jason Quartermain? He should be acting like that version of Jason, not the Jason Morgan that we see today. That's not how he should be acting. So I don't get that. That's the weird part to me. But at least somebody is trying to talk to him. Because I feel like Danny is heading for a slippery slope with the way he keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like he heading south of nowhere in a minute with his attitude and stuff. Like, he heading straight for the penitentiary. I'm just saying, like, when kids start acting like how he act, ain't nothing good coming up out of that. Ain't nothing good coming out of that. So anyway, moving on from that, pretty much everybody having this conversation about dealing with cops, being related to one, being married to one, dating one, getting married to one. Like, everybody started just having these feelings about, being the mother of a cop. You know what I mean? Like, they just started just feeling like, this is being too much. Like, even BLQ was questioning, like, how she's going to be as a cop's wife. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I feel like they all their reactions were so realistic. I feel like Sam and Olivia, BLQ, I feel like everything they were saying was so real because you have those emotions and it's not selfish or it's not, bad to feel the way that they feel about, their son, their boyfriend, their potential husband being, cops. They're entitled to feel that way. And I can't say I blame them because it is scary. Every day they walk out that door, you wonder, are they coming home that day? You wonder that. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame Sam for saying that she kind of wished that, Dante was an executive or a baseball coach or, something safe. I don't blame her for thinking that. I don't blame her whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But they respect what he does because let me say this about a lot of cops. What they do is dangerous, but it's heroic. You know what I'm saying? It's very heroic. It's brave for what they do. And they should always be praised for what they do, especially the good cops, you know what I'm saying, that really want to protect and serve, so I get that Sam and everybody are scared, but I'm glad that they came to the realization like this is, what they want to do, we got to support. And I'm glad BLQ, even though Chase wanted to give her an out, BLQ said, nope, I'm not taking no out. I'm going to be a cop's wife. I'm glad she feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's dangerous, it's like walking out the door, even if you're not a cop, it's dangerous. Shit, I read articles all the time about people just getting robbed walking down the street. It's dangerous no matter what you do or where you are, It's obviously it's more dangerous being a cop, but still, But I'm glad they came around and stuff like that. And, I get where not Portia, but I get where Jordan coming from. She got a lot of regrets about how her marriage ended because of her being a cop. She felt like she couldn't let Curtis in. And a lot of times she did. You know what I'm saying? Technically, she couldn't tell him a lot of things. But it takes two to mess up a marriage. Curtis did his foolery too, but, a lot of that do go on Jordan because when that man tried to romance her and spend time with her, she couldn't be bothered. That's something that always pissed me off when they were married. Like, every time this man tried to have dinner with her or something, she kept brushing him off. And I knew it too. I said, "Why she keep brushing him off? It's gonna put a stain on that marriage," and it sure enough did. You got to spend time. You got to do it. But I'm glad Dante gonna be all right. He coming up out that surgery and stuff like that. I'm happy. I would have been pissed if they would have tried to kill Dante off. I would have been like, hell to the no. We're not doing that. Like, that's what we're not gonna do. We're not about to kill Dante off because that's like one of my favorites. We're not doing that. But anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.